Hi, this is Jared Goldstein from Sistron Investment Advisors. I was scanning some of the news, in this case, Fortune Magazine, online site, and just looking for companies with some news to kind of take a look at some charts. And today we see that Tesla's planned China price hikes shouldn't worry investors. Well, if you're an investor, and as a registered investment advisor, I deal a lot with investors, obviously. I figured it would be a good shot to actually see if that's true. Let's take a look at their charts and see what the potential short and long-term ramifications of investing in Tesla. This is the Tesla chart, TSLA, on the daily. As you can see, in the past, this goes back till January of 19. Of course, I could scroll even further back, but this is up to date to the end of August, as of August 29th, which is today. As you can see, we've actually, Tesla's been in a downtrend for quite a while, all the way till June when it hit its bottom. Had a nice little push up, back up into the 265 area, and then had some news and it dropped pretty strongly down into the 220s where it's slowly been working its way down and grinding down. So the forecast in the short term is this is kind of weakening as it's moving down. So I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get some kind of push up. So let's draw a box. So we're already moved up. I think this is going to be the low for a little bit. And I see us pushing maybe back up into this area here in the short term into September. Oops. And from there, we might go a little bit sideways. The long range, so let's push this up. Let's see the weekly. So that's the 5-day. You can see we're overall pretty low. I can see us pushing in the short term up into this box. And now the box gets expanded because we're on a different time chart. So in reality, this is more of a September, maybe into October thing. And then we'd probably hit some kind of channel for a while. So I don't think this is going to be going up anywhere near the previous highs, or at least into this whole range. I actually think the most optimistic you'll be for this will be up into this area here in the medium to longer term box here. And then that goes into maybe next year, so not make it such a big box. And then from there, I actually think we'll have another push down lower. So in the longer term, let's just switch over to the 30 day. So just look at the monthly. You can see this only started back in 2010. Let me delete these boxes because now they get a little expanded. So the longer term, I actually think we're going to be pushing down back into these lows. So maybe down to the low 200s or the high 190s. So maybe down here in the longer term. So sometime in 2020 into 2021, since this is a monthly chart and takes a little bit longer to set up. So looking at the news and the potential draw for investors, I think investors, at least for the rest of the year into next year, are probably somewhat safe holding Tesla. More likelihood in the short term of it, at the very least, being a channeling stock or a stock that moves up a little bit. But definitely for your long-term interest, I still think there's another strong push down, and we'll have to wait and see and look at in the future and see what happens with that. But for you Tesla investors out there, I think this is a hold for now, and wait and see what happens with the overall market.